Wind, hear me! Attack! That's the way! Watch out! Do your master's bidding! Take your true form! Fire! Well, with rocks. Nowhere to hide. Don't blink! Go and splash! Barbados, guide us. Manifest! My will embodied! Coming at ya! Attack! That's the way! Hey there!
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here. Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see...
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines. It must be the work of the Abyss.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel it.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place. The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager. Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer. I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
You risked your safety, and that of the Eye. That's quite the gamble, Daneslief. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on. Hey, look at those hilly churls over there. Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago? Why are they so calm all of a sudden?
In the new world, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, such was the price they paid.
Did you hear that? What was that sound just now? It sounded so gentle. Could that voice be comforting the hilly churls in some way? Oh, this is weird. Looks like the same thing is happening over here, too. The hilly churls are calm.
You see, we're both still here. We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love. Release your tears. You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, he whispered softly, "Sleep well, Father. Sleep well, my... When you awake..."
It almost sounds like a poem or... Well, now that the hilly... Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the miss... Grandpa Medea, is everyone all right? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
The Abyss Order? This is the first... thank you for your concern. But as far as I'm aware, it's been...
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any... Huh? You know, the young guy from Vimara Village. The one you've been looking for all this time. You posted a commission with the Sumeru Adventurers Guild. That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. Your missing persons commission.
Ah, I do at least right...
But how is that? Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager... You're right.
Someone's gone missing?
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice... He's around 20 years old, and you said he was a kind...
Oh, I know.
Really? You...
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. Then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you... Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone...
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he just saw it. Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went...
Just like what happened with... No. If we really did travel... Time travel is... If this person only exists in people's memories, maybe we're in someone's memory right now.
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in some... Just like how you entered your sibling's memory, that would also explain why we seem to be at a time before... Right. If he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're finally on the same... But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave? Who knows how long this ley line disturbed... Good idea! We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to... Right! That! Like, does it maybe...
All the memories seem to be set in or near Vimara village. But I'm still not sure if they're restricted to this location. No. If time was allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance they might conflict with someone's original recollection. That would make it much harder to avoid suspicion. There's a difference between memories that are maybe not. If time was allowed to pass within the false...
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That's the tell of the fake. The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of... If the memories included the regular passage, like there could be... Oh, that's why he makes sure the
The color of the sky coincides with the... Daneslief had memories implanted into his mind. Could it be that it's happened more than once? We thought Chief Amadea forgot about the missing villager. But it turns out, we're at a moment in time before the village issued the commission. No. That...
Oh, right! That's exactly what Atosa described!
Oh, come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been
Yep, that has to be it! This is definitely Atosa's memory. Yeah, that's where they'll be!
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's... Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. It's okay if you don't.
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and you'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Oh, right! This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet!
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me. So, I should see what they need.
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay. I'll head back to the village then.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
The founder of the Abyss Order. The man who broke the curse of immortality. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the Loom of Fate. Dane's brother. One of the 5 sinners of Conria. The founder of the Abyss Order. Born into abject... You're... Caribert Alberic.
Oh. You know me? That's quite the surprise. I don't believe I've met you before. Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your This is a toast, but I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. I suppose you could call it the realm of my it's nothing. I still... Extreme sorrow and pain. Father told me that, but... in truth, the person you see before you now is not... As for your question, in its primitive, once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability, but it also becomes a tool that can change. Yes. I have the ability to control, after all. That. I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world, as if... Why would I do something? But I had to know what it would be like if I had Chief Amadea, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa. What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. I was curious, even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. I know it sounds, after all, any chance at living with even the form you see before you was... I know. But there's nothing... If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the... I know. Captain Daneslief. Exactly. The Loom of Fate has already been completed. No need to worry about Captain Daneslief. His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a fall. He would then hand that way. Captain Daneslief could accomplish his own. That's right. Because before you two entered that false location.
Traveler.
Hmm?
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
That was when I implanted the memory of him, given the tense situation. I'm sorry, Trav. I promise Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. In the face of in any case. You remember my father, after he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to comfort me. That story, my goal was to implant a specific in that memory. I can't change the world. All that's left of me, but now...
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time. Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too. Well, how about a conversation? The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years. The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. But there's still time before the heavenly principles awaken. Yes, for 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conria, there's been no sign of activity. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne. Such a flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the Heavenly Principle's situation. However, the Heavenly... You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful, even as a hilly churl. Seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the heavenly principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words. Lumine?
child who calls me that. There's so much I wanted to ask you. But for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now. There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together. You told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me? Well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean?
I miss you too, Lumine. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes. Let alone my own sister.
What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our ability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Caribert gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here. Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
Still so sleepy. Paimon's head feels all fuzzy. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said, oh, and Dane came by just... He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were alright and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his... Let's think first. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember what happened. Wait, really? What a score! Well, what happened after that?
Ah, there you are. Sleep.
Hey, Rum? You sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh, it's just that, well, so there we were. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parent. And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for... Oh, and we also remembered his name, Caribert. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner. Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is.
Seems like everyone thinks Caribert left the village. Paimon didn't see her in the village just now, so...
Oh, it's you two. I was part of the search party. Honestly, He always seemed to appear out of no- If Kari Bear wants me, I've relied on him for a lot of- Okay, I'll admit, I was dumb. Otherwise, why would he just leave? You don't- It's just like Kari Bear said. It's the- And you know, if he has a heart anyway.
Well, that should be... Oh, right!
So, this is what the world considers to be treasure.
Time to begin work?
Incoming! Leave it to me! In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it... Don't blink! Speed of light! Hey! Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber. I'll take the lead today.
Defract! Well now.
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
No rest for the wicked.
Ready, steady, go! Let's dance!
Scatter! Flicker. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
I summon! Come on, we can do it!
Defract!
It's been a while since we visited.
Is naive. I got used to living in the mountains. Alongside the birds and beasts a long time ago.
We haven't... Let's go to Samira's...
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be
Transfiguration!
Is it my turn now? With these rising flames!
Cryo incarnate! Take your true form!
Now that's more like it.
The fight will be humble.
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. You have a taste of purgatory. So many regrets. Spare your energy. Running is a little.
Do your master's bidding!
Be sanctified.
Know your place.
Transfiguration!
Look at you. Trapped like a bunch of helpless animals. Is it my turn now?
Allow me to intervene.
You've proven to be a worthy opponent after. All kindness has been seared away. My blade is all that remains. Your punishment made manifest.
My will embodied! Take your true form! My time!
Suntown is only the beginning. Again.
My will embodied! Take your true form! Transfiguration!
We're waiting on schedule.
My will embodied! Take your true form! My will embodied! Obey! Cryo incarnate! Take your true form!